Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's Scott with the Davis team here at Cross Country Mortgage. Back with another Wow Wednesday. Words of Wisdom Wednesday. First of all, first order of business, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 100. And email address is scott@davisteam.com. So anything mortgage related, have any questions or any feedback, please shoot me a note. Today, we're going to talk about credit because that's really a hot topic. Whenever I teach a home buyers class, or even if I do a real estate agent class, really the most talked about topic of the entire presentation is always credit. What is it? Should the clients apply before and get their credit ready? And that's the number one question. Should the clients do something to their credit prior to even coming to me or getting ready for this process? And the answer is an emphatic no. They should not mess around with their credit at all. No matter where they're in the process, if their timeline is 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months down the road, have them reach out to their lender and go ahead and get their credit run so that we know exactly where we are, what we need to do. So if things are perfect, we're good. If there's some bumps or some things that we can do to get up, it's great to have that information up front so that we can address that and do what we need to do behind the scenes to get their credit up. Even if they think they have great credit, they think 719 is a great score. And we all know in the business that we go in increments of 20. So if we have a 600, a 620, a 640, a 660, etc., in increments of 20 credit score points, that's exactly where we get a better rate, better fees, better interest rate overall. So at 719, they think they have a great credit score, and they do. 719 is a very solid credit score, but it could mean the difference between having to pay mortgage insurance with a high fee or a higher rate, or getting their score up to a 720, just 1 point, should be relatively easy depending on their overall history, and could be a lower rate, lower fees, and just better all-around monthly payment. And again, that question, it's not a cookie cutter answer. We can't say, well, if your debt to income is this and you're a male or a female or different factors, your score is going to be this. Or if your score is this, we do X, Y, and Z, it's going to go up this. It's different for every person and it's very hard to answer, but that's definitely a service that we provide. We get in there and figure out exactly what's the max we can get that score up to, depending on how much time we have, what the reasons are behind a lower credit score. And again, a 719 is a great score, but it's the same example if your score is 739. Great credit, but 739 to 740 is a different ballpark and opens up more options that are hopefully better payments, mortgage payments for the family every month. Real quick, the 5 things that go into the credit score, I think we all know. They're the history, the balance, new credit opened, what kind of trade lines you have, and payment history. And obviously, balance is 30%, and payment history is 35%. So those 2 factors out of the 5 that derive your credit score, 65% of your score is driven by those 2 categories alone. So make sure we're advising our clients up front. Don't mess around. Don't pay off collections. Don't open credit. Don't close credit. Don't consolidate credit. Financially speaking, consolidating credit, 5 high interest credit cards into 1 low 0% rate for 12 months or 18 months makes financial sense, but we're taking 5 cards that have great history and we're erasing that entire history and opening one that has 37 seconds of history. So now their score goes from 800 down to 650. No other reason than that history is now gone. And again, it makes financial sense, but maybe not credit score sense. So the very first thing that we need to do with clients is run their credit. And I know a lot of people are adverse to running credit, but it's the single most important part of this whole process, no matter where they are in the timeline. So for any credit education or credit questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call, 703-209-3138. And please hit like and subscribe. And I will see you next Wednesday. Happy week, everybody.